Heyo, it's Fallen Ambition or Heather. So, I wanted to make a little quick tutorial on my Moonlight imp species that me and my friend Regan share. What is a Moonlight imp? Alright, well, it's exactly what you think it might be. It's very unique. They have it's like kind of nighttime themed or moonlit sky themed sort of. They can have these color here of eyelashes and star pupils or moon pupils. They can be crescents or stars. Here's the detail here. Um, they have like sparkles on their body. You can kind of tell right here, kind of like the Navi on Avatar. They can have ears, transparent gradient hair, and that's what I'm making a tutorial about. They have transparent gradient hair, and some people don't know how to do that, and I'd love to make a tutorial on how to do that because it's a bit difficult if you don't know what you're doing. Here's one of my Moonlight imps, and as you can kind of see, I kind of screwed up the layering of the hair. This is my OC Astrobel. This is a way that the hair is done correctly. You can see it's see-through, it's got sparkles in it. You can see the horns coming off the head. You can see kind of like the top of the head of the character. So, like, you would draw the bald part of the head on one layer, and then the outline of the hair here on a whole another layer. Here's an example of my friend Regan's OC. This is the first time I ever made a Moonlight M for her. As you can see, here's the hair gradient. So I use gradients, and the thing that you'll want when it comes to making the hair transparent, let me just close some of these. These are a lot of side tabs. I'll close this one too. Or two. Alright, and this is what I'm going to work on. The thing with gradients is, if you have, the things with gradients is if you have an app, it can be any app or drawing program, but you have to ask yourself, does the app have a blur tool? Can you change the layer transparency? Do you have a selection tool? This can be square selection, lasso. Do you have a gradient tool? If you have all of the above, you'll be able to do this for the OC. I'm gonna go ahead and line everything I need, and once I get to the hair, I'll come back. Alrighty, as you can kind of see, I went ahead and layered out everything. As you can kind of see as well, when I get rid of the sketch layer, I didn't draw her hair, just her head shape, the hood, the ears, the eyes, everything except for the hair. So when I bring it back here, so what you want to do is any bangs or side hair that's in the front of the character, you make a new layer. I'm gonna grab this lovely disgrace of a poly relationship with Remy and Blitz. Alright, so I'm gonna get to Ziri's color here, which is her outline color, and I'm gonna go ahead and go above the layer that I did the sketch of the actual character on. And you want to outline your sketch just like this. Sometimes I go over the eyelash, sometimes I don't, but in this case I think I'm going to go over. It just covers you have to make sure you cover the entire area where the hair will be. Comes over the horn there. Oops. There we go, connected perfectly. And then for, back hair here, I kind of layer it over, but behind the ear, because the Moonlight imps can have ears, which I love, pointy little elf ears, because you can see they show emotion, big time. They can go up or down. I'm very nervous because this is a really suggestive comic. So for the hair like over here, you'll want to go underneath the character's layer, so this layer right here that I'm making transparent. Want to go underneath that, make a new layer, do the same thing, turn down my stabilizer like a dumb fuck. There we go. And then I want to do the back hair that I totally did not sketch here. Just overlap it like that. Close all the gaps, as you can kind of see. You kind of have to do that. I have her gradient layer. So what we're going to do here is we're going to take just any color. I'd say don't take the color here or like the color of your character's hair. You want to just take any color and color in that. And then go to this layer here, the one above the character, and you want to color that. I'm using the wand tool or the selection wand tool to do that, and then color that. And I'm going to select the head here, or if you want to manually color this in, feel free. I'm too lazy to do that, if I'm being honest. So what you want to do is, as you can see, if I were to color this with the bucket tool, there's a gap here. There's like a gap right here. You're going to want to close that. So basically take your time to color this and cover the whole head here. So I have to like color this all in, but luckily Paint Tool Side 2 has a tool called Merge Image, which means I can go in and merge like that because whatever layer is showing, yeah, it's called Merge Image, current layer. Go back to current layer, okay. Okay, so now with this top layer here of hair, you want to select the color you just filled in. You want to actually cut it. So in Paint Tool Side, edit, cut, or you can do or you can do Control X on the keyboard, and then you want to paste it in. So edit, paste, or Control V for those special shortcut users, and that'll put that color on a new layer. And now what you want to do is you finally want to grab your gradient colors. So grab the two colors that you use. So I actually use this color here for her top of her head, and then swap it, and then I change the other color palette over here to the lighter color. I swap it like that. Pull up your gradient tool, select the hair color. Because you can't really select the hair lines there because it's not a new layer, it's on a different layer. Gradient. As you can see, there's the gradient. Now, if I were to make this transparent, you could do it like this, but I'm doing like a different tutorial on how I do the gradients and the transparency. So what I do is here's where the selection tool comes in. You can either use the lasso tool to select. Let's see. You either use the lasso tool to select, or I like to use the square tool. What you want to do is select 1/2 of the top part of it. You want to hit Control C or Edit, Copy, and you want to paste that in. Can't really tell that I pasted it in, but if I get rid of the bottom layer, you can kind of see I pasted it in. Alright, so Tiziri's hair, the bottom layer, so this layer right here, I change it to a 53% opacity. So you want to change down the opacity to whatever you think looks good. For Tiziri, it's 53. And then this top one here, I think is 82. Alright, this top one here is 82%. Alright, yeah, so you get this nasty line. Yeah, it's like right here, you get that weird nasty line. So this is where the blur tool comes in. And you want to make sure that you blur the top one, the top one right here. Not the bottom one. You want to make sure you do the top one, the one that's more opacity than the other. Oh shit, wrong one. I'm gonna do the blur tool. These are my settings. I use this one right here. And you just blur. There you go. Do a little bit better. Alrighty. Yep. And you just do the same thing for the bottom layer. Again, take that off of the line art layer, Control X, Control V, or copy paste, or cut paste, excuse me. Again, use the selection tool, select your color, gradient, do the gradients. Then you want to select that, and then I can actually double select here, but I'm not going to do that because there's no... Alright, I'll do it from right there. Control C or copy, paste. 82 for this layer. Can't really tell yet. And then 53 for this one. Alright, and then blur. And as you can see, that's how you make the hair look gradient and see-through. And then I can just color her in. I'm very mad that I forgot her skin sparkles. She has literal freaking skin sparkles like the Navi from Avatar. Just color her in. As you can see, the layering should be good. She has a pink tongue. I like that. I like non... Like, I really adore the whole non-red colored tongues. Some of my characters have that, and I just realized I forgot to color in the hair right here. Whoops. I don't need that. Okay. Alrighty. Sure, I guess. The blue spikies. No! Wrong color. There we go. Okay. And then her purple outfit. And little fluffies. I'm just using the eyedropper tool. All my tools are just shortcutted. I cannot work without them. I go insane. I go absolutely fucking feral. Yeah. And that does not look right. As you can kind of see, I kind of forgot the hair color here and here. Right here, but it's no biggie. This is just a quick tutorial on how the heck I do the Moonlight Imp's hair color. So yeah, there y'all go.